Half-truths are always going to distort reality. Half-truths are always going to leave you wanting more because you can only see your nakedness, and half-truths never give you the information to become a better man. Better man, choosing to add some value and truth into your life that will help you reach your potential and not restrain you. This is the Better Man channel, where it is about challenging men to restore their sovereignty, restore a mindset that enables them to develop, direct their own life. My name is Jaron. I've made it my mission to begin to explore and discover what it means to be a man, especially in today's modern age. So there's the biblical story of Adam and Eve. I'm sure we're all aware of that. Whether you believe in it, believe in God, whatever, there's still some value from this story. And so Adam and Eve are in the Garden of Eden, and a snake comes along and he tells Eve, if you eat from this tree, the fruit from this tree, you are going to be like God. Keyword, like. And so Eve buys into this and gets Adam to buy into it. And as soon as their eyes are opened and they become like God, not God, they do not become God, but they become like God. Their eyes are open. And the first thing they notice is they are naked. And so the serpent gave them this half-truth. You're not going to become God, you're going to become like God. But when you become like God, there's quite a lot of responsibility with that role. So he gives them this half-truth. And my point here is that in society, when we are given half-truths, it mostly we begin to identify with our deficiencies, because we see the truth, but in seeing that truth, we only are offered our deficiencies, our weaknesses. I am naked. And we realize our vulnerabilities. We realize how less than we are. Half-truths are always distorted. They don't give you the full picture. So we see this a lot in society. People and the culture itself are giving us this half-truths, which sheds light on our negative aspects and sheds light on our vulnerabilities, but doesn't shed much light on the path to excellence, doesn't shed much light on what we can do to overcome the deficiency. Half-truths always shed light on your nakedness, your vulnerability. And we see this a lot with other YouTube creators, or in the media, or in society as a whole. There's a lot of half-truths offered, and they're almost spouting off ignorance without any credibility, without any merit, without any groundwork to stand upon. They're just kind of throwing out these half-truths that sound good. And we as men, we're looking for a way out. We're looking for a direction. So it's easy to get caught up in these truths because it sounds good and it resonates with something within us, because we're looking for something worthy. We're looking for truth. We're looking for a direction out of this prison of norms and conditions that society would impose upon us. So all these half-truths out there are getting us fired up, and we kind of join the mob squad, and we get caught up in this almost rip torrent current where it draws us out there, and we're pumped up and we're going with the crowd, and we get in mob mode. And we almost become radical in this half-truth. And we get so far out there and we begin to realize this is only actually keeping me kind of in a whirlpool of stagnation. I'm not actually moving. I'm not progressing. I'm not improving. I'm just caught up in this half-truth that actually is only keeping me naked from putting on the actual clothes of improvement, the clothes of progression, the clothes of becoming a better man. We've all fallen victim to this. We subject ourselves to half-truths, and we only become more naked. We become worse off than we were had we ever not even known any truth at all. So I encourage you as men, we've got to begin to hold on to something that's lasting, something that's true, something that's going to outlast the trends and the fads. There's always going to be a new idea that comes along. But the truth, the lasting facts that are going to actually sustain valuable living, those are the things that are going to guide you into a direction that actually sheds some light on how you can improve. Remove yourself from the negativity. Half-truths are always going to distort reality. half-truths are always going to leave you wanting more because you can only see your nakedness, and half-truths never give you the information to become a better man. They never shed light on the direction that you need to go. They only show the vulnerabilities. So we have to be careful as men progressing that we're not falling victim to half-truths, that we're not falling victim to the trends and fads of today's age. We hold on to a lasting truth. We hold on to our intrinsic and innate nature as men to know our value, know our worth, know the truth, uphold our values and our beliefs in what aligns with our true nature. We don't fall victim to the trends and fads that sound good, they look good, and they tickle our ears so that we begin to become interesting and intrigued, but they give no lasting value. They give you no ground to stand upon. And so eventually you're way out in the ocean swimming for your life because you radicalized yourself into believing this half-truth when you should have rationalized this half-truth. Taken from it what actually has some value, can actually improve your life. Grab that and move in the direction that you know is going to improve your life. We can't get caught up in a radical mob squad mentality. We take the truths from it and we continue moving forward, marching forward, one boot in front of the other, becoming the men that we know we're capable of. The world will always offer you half-truths because they're lazy, they're entitled, they don't want to search out the full thing. They're just going to spout off ignorance, what feels good at the time. And again, that the fleshly desire says, yeah, that feels good and that makes me feel good in this moment. But in the end of the day, it only leaves you naked and leaves you in despair, and you're wondering, where is my truth? Where is the light that's going to guide me in the direction that I want to go? Men, we're waking up to the realities. We're waking up to our true purpose, our true nature. But we have to be careful that we're not falling victim to half-truths that only shed light on our vulnerabilities and never give us the direction to grasp and embody our true strengths. I love you guys. You'll hear from me next episode.